picture this. 300,000 years ago, Earth wasn't just home to us, the majestic, doom-scrolling, flat white sipping Homo sapiens. Nope. It was basically the original Hunger Games. A brutal, no-holds-barred survival of the fittest brawl, featuring not one, not two, but multiple human species, each with their own unique quirks. Welcome to the Caveman War. Okay, quick refresher before we dive into the carnage. Humans didn't just pop into existence like some cosmic surprise party. We evolved. From ape-like ancestors around 6 to 7 million years ago, through a wild evolutionary roller coaster. Fast forward a few million years, and we hit the genus Homo. That's us, and our now extinct cousins. Think of evolution like software updates. Homo habilis, version 1.0, discovered tools probably terrible at parties. Homo erectus, version 2.0, learned how to stand tall, discovered fire, possibly invented the first awkward small talk. Then things get spicy. Enter the contenders. First up, we have Homo neanderthalensis, or the Neanderthal. They're short, stocky, and built like a gym bro who never skips leg day. They're incredibly strong, adapted to cold climates, and skilled hunters. However, they may not have the best complex cultural innovation we've ever seen. Next up, we have Homo denisova, aka the mystery fighter. The cryptid human evolution, we barely know what they look like because all we have are a few bones and some teeth. They were interbred with both Neanderthals and us. Think of them as an elusive crossover character in the human evolutionary cinematic universe. For number 3, we have Homo floresiensis, aka known as the hobbits. They're tiny, like 3 foot tall, but don't let size fool you. They were tough enough to survive on islands with Komodo dragons. They're resourceful, and probably the best to hide-seek in prehistoric history. For number 4, we have Homo erectus, or the OG explorer. They were the first human to leave Africa and spread across continents. They're adaptable, survived for almost 2 million years, which is longer than any other human species. They eventually faded out though, like that one player you knew at school who you thought would be a pro footballer and ended up just playing Sunday League. And finally, we have us, Homo sapiens, aka the plot armor protagonists. We were tall, lean, had big brains, and also had questionable decision-making skills. We had a complex language, art, social structures, the masters of teamwork and gossip. Yes, gossip might have saved humanity. Well, as weaknesses go, you could say now we might have a few, but back then we were the ultimate predator. So, around 100,000 years ago, Earth was basically a giant chaotic flat share. Different human species overlapping, competing for resources, and occasionally interbreeding because, well, nature finds a way. In Europe, Neanderthals held their own ground for thousands of years. They were strong, adapted to the cold, and knew how to survive. But Homo sapiens arrived with new hunting strategies, better tools, and crucially, the ability to form large, organised groups. It wasn't just brawn anymore, it was brains plus brawn. In Asia, Homo denisovans thrived in their niches, but faced the same pressures. Competition, climate change, and interbreeding led to their eventual disappearance. The hobbits lasted for a while. On the islands, Homo floresiensis survived surprisingly long. Isolated, they avoided direct conflict with Homo sapiens for a while, but eventually, even they disappeared. So, why are we the last species standing? What gave us the ultimate plot armour? Well, there were a couple things. Firstly, we had superior communication. Language wasn't just about grunting creatively. It also allowed for complex planning, passing down knowledge, and yes, gossip. Gossip helps build trust in large groups. It's basically the prehistoric social media. They were also adaptable. Homo sapiens could thrive in diverse environments, from icy tundras to tropical forests. We also had cultural evolution. We didn't just rely on biological evolution. We invented tools, arts, and even fashion, if you count wearing fur with style. Finally, we also had a little help from our friends. Interbreeding with Neanderthals and Denisovans gave us genetic advantages. Some of us still carry their DNA today, which might explain while your cousin Steve might look suspiciously Neanderthal-esque. Today, we're the only human species left, but we carry the legacy of our ancient cousins in our DNA, our cultures, and our history. The Caveman War wasn't just a battle of survival, it was a chaotic, messy, and beautiful story of how we came to be.